Welcome to the course Deep Learning for Business. My name is Jongmun Chung and I'm a professor at Yonsei University. This course has the following modules. First, deep learning products and services are covered. Then, business with deep learning and machine learning is covered. Then we look into deep learning computing systems and software. We go into basics of deep learning neural networks, which is followed by deep learning with convolution neural networks and recurrent neural networks. And in Module 6, deep learning project with TensorFlow Playground is provided. Looking into further details, in Module 1, deep learning products and services, we will look into IBM Watson, Amazon Echo, Echo Dot, and Alexa, Letterspot, Athelas, AIVA, which stands for Artificial Intelligence, Virtual Artist, and Apple Watch OS 4 and HomePod speaker. In Module 2, we will look into business with deep learning and machine learning, where we will cover business considerations in the machine learning era, business strategy with machine learning and deep learning, why is deep learning popular now, and the characteristics of businesses with deep learning and machine learning. In Module 3, deep learning computing systems and software will be covered. We will first look into deep learning open source software, and then we'll take a closer look into the Google TensorFlow and also Microsoft CNTK, the Cognitive Toolkit. Then we'll look into the NVIDIA DGX-1 system and Google AlphaGo. In addition, we'll look into the ILS VRC, the ImageNet Challenge. In Module 4, we will look into the basics of deep learning neural networks. We will start with what is deep learning and machine learning. We will look into it based upon a comparison between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning, and we will look into what actually distinguishes these three and what are the characteristics of the results we can obtain from them. Then we will look into neural networks. We will first look into the characteristics of an actual neuron, and we will see how it is modeled into an artificial neuron to create an artificial neural network. Then we will look into neural network learning based upon backpropagation, which is looking into a system where the inputs are over there, resulting in outputs, and we compare this to label data, which are the desired outputs, creating an error which backpropagates into the system. How does this actually work? We'll look into the details of this. In Module 5, we will go into deep learning with convolutional neural networks and recurrent neural networks. The first one is the CNN structure, which we will look into how this operates, and then we will look into the RNN structure of how these type of systems work. Then, in Module 6, we'll go into an actual project. We'll do deep learning project with TensorFlow Playground, which is this interface right here, and we will do classification problems, where we will increase the number of neurons and increase the number of hidden layers to make it deeper to satisfy our classification project results. So therefore, these are the modules that are included in the course Deep Learning for Business, and I welcome you to this course. Thank you.